And we are back. Raiders franchise. In the last episode, we lost to the 49ers 27-25, putting us at 4 and 5 and marking 5 in a row that we have lost. In this episode, we're playing the Chargers, who are 5 and 4. Division game, very important. Obviously, if you look at the division, everyone is right within a game of each other, with Denver being the leader at 5 and 4, and us, the Raiders, being last at 4 and 5. So anyone's division after 10 weeks of play. We have a few stories to actually go over. We have a DB breakout. This is going to be about Ronnie Hickman, our free safety. Ronnie Hickman has seemed to take some steps forward. Going to the reporter. Ronnie Hickman, Ronnie Hickman could get 2 combined tackles for losses or some other stats, and he would increase his depth rate. Now, he started out the season at normal, and he's improved to star, so we'd love to see him jump to superstar, although we're not going to, hopefully jinx it. I mean, knock on wood.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and
All right. Critical game this week. What are you saying in the film? It's our offensive coordinator. Their defense line looks like a weak point. We can exploit it both the running and passing game. Okay, that's what I like to hear. We can call longer passing plays and should have time to let them develop without taking sacks. Okay, I like where your head's at. After a run, we'll get any short yardage pickup we want. Get to the goal line and punch it through. Okay, see, this is the kind of game plan I like to hear. Do you agree? Oh, I absolutely agree. That's where I think we thrive best. We have a great running back. We have a receiver committee, I'd say. We don't really have a receiver one. We have, in my opinion, 4 guys who are all good. Colin Miller is locked in. We love to see that as well. We have another thing, rookie OTAs. This could very well be the same meeting we've had for a few times now, and it is
a new rookie.
Matt Roy's 30 rookie. We're, of course, going to say, get up to speed quick. You're a day one starter for this team. We need to see you play like it. As for free agents, we do have a few big ones. Mario Douglas, Jeremy Chin, Trey Tucker, Michael Mayer are probably the big 4. Outside everyone else, Brock Bowers is a 5th-year option player guy. I do want to re-sign at least one of Demario Douglas, Trey Tucker. I know I've mentioned that. Jeremy Chin and Michael Mayer. I don't really care about Michael Mayer. I think it's better as a cap point just to not worry about him. Wow, Jeremy Chin, it's ultimately going to be someone who I decide probably in that re-sign phase if we do bring him back or not. So, yeah. But the team's looking good. Hopefully we play good. We're going to skip the weekly strategy. We'll actually have to simulate the training. All right, last thing we're going to do is we're going to quickly check our injuries. Oh, or team schemes. Oh, I didn't talk about this. We actually do have a new defense. I won't bother to really show it right now. Okay, everyone is already injured who we knew. Tyree Wilson, Max Crosby, Jared Frazier. Our pass rush is horrible right now because of that. Those are literally our 2 top guys, and then I believe it was our 2nd-round rookie. They're going to be without Mekhi Becton, the right guard, Ryan Kelly, the center, and Devontae Pitts, it looks like a rookie Mike linebacker. So that's going to suck for them as well. This should hopefully be the final game that Jared Frazier is out. If he is not back by after this game into next week, I genuinely don't know what the issue is. Because I've seen a few things. I've seen 8 weeks. I've seen 10 weeks. I've seen to switch the 2-2 to get a sack on us. 76-yard touchdown for Ashton Jeanty. Oh my goodness, let's go. As I was saying before, Jeanty decided to shut me up. I've seen you got to set the injury thing to automatic where the computer deals with it because apparently it's a buggy thing right now. I don't know. EA, get on top of your stuff with that, please. The fact that it's not like real life, Adrian Falk gets the first down. It's not like real life where it's 4 weeks and instead it's 8 weeks. I mean, that just sucks. And we forced the stop. They pinned us at the 1 yard line though. So, nope. And we get a penalty. So, 1st and 5 at the 6. Turpin gets the 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 1. We get the first down with Gino. Cowboys win 18-17 over the Eagles. A little rivalry between those two. Looks like they're doing well in their division. Both above 500 by multiple games. 69-yard punt. Fair caught by Darius Davis. They get the ball to 13. 7 yards there for Quentin Johnston. Brings up 3rd and short with Amari Hampton getting 8 yards and a first down. San Francisco absolutely destroys Washington 38-9. Darian Porter commits a penalty. Jonathan Culp gets the sack. Only a loss of 3, but we'll take it. 7-yard rush by Hampton. 3rd and 6. Penalty. So we're going to decline. It looks like they didn't get it. And it's a blocked field goal. Ten yards for Douglas. 21-17. The Buccaneers went over the Steelers. That's huge for, playoff implications. Jack Beck for a first down. Demario Douglas, 14 yards and a first down. And it looks like we get sacked for 7 yards if we look at the play history. We're going to hop into slow motion. 2nd and 17, back at the 25 after the sack. Gino is looking to throw. He's going to scramble. He's going to run. Get 2 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and long. Third and 15. Chargers bring pressure, and it's going to pay off. Derwin James gets a sack. 4th and 23, back at the 31. We're going to attempt a 48-yard field goal. Kick is good. We lead 10-0. Bengals 44-24, putting up a bunch of offense points. They win over the Saints. Six-yard rush by Hampton. And they're going to go free now unless they go for it for some reason. Only a 40-yard punt and then a 5-yard return on top of that. Jets win 32-7 over the Vikings. 5 yards for Jeanty, 6 yards for Bowers. That's a first down. Another 7 for Jeanty. 10 yards for Jack Beck. First down, cross midfield. Turpin loses 2 on that. Incomplete pass by Gino. 3rd and 12. Come on, get a few yards. Incomplete pass. We had a chance to we didn't even need the first down. I would have rather the field goal than punt. 8 yards for Herbert on a scramble, followed by a penalty on Jonathan Culp. 15 yards and an automatic first down. 3 yards for Hampton. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 7. 2 yards to Hampton. That's going to be 4th and long. They're going to punt it away for a touchback. Less than 4 minutes remaining in the half. We're going to hop into slow-mo. Kansas City leads 10-0 over the Seahawks currently. Jack Beck picks up 8 yards. 2nd and 2 now. Gino to throw again. Actually going to scramble with it. He's got the first down. Sides at the 43-yard line. Good pickup there in a first down. 15 yards on the scramble, according to the announcer. It's going to be a check down to Bowers. He's going to get the first down to the 46. Cross midfield. 2.5 remaining in the half now. Both teams have all 3 timeouts as well as a 2-minute warning to still work with. And Gino's pressured. He's going to scramble. Picks up 4 yards. 2nd and 6, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. I believe the Chargers are the team we beat this year. I know we lost to... I know we're 1-2 in the division currently, but I believe the Chargers are the ones we beat. That's complete to Demario Douglas to the 29. That's a first down. 90 seconds remaining now. We go handoff to Genty. He's got the edge. Out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Stops the clock. First down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
17-yard pickup there by Genty. It's play action. It's going to be Michael Mayer. Ball forwards to the 3-yard line, just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Timeout Chargers there first. Handoff to Genty. He's going to be tackled for a loss. 3rd and 2 now from the 4. Tried it. Bowers not able to do so. 4th and 2 from the 4. And we're going to take the field goal. I agree with the call ultimately. It does suck with how close we are. We actually could pick up a first down at the 2 instead of a touchdown, but I ultimately think taking the points here, putting pressure on the Chargers offense is a smart idea. The other thing is we could have potentially pinned them at like the inside the 5 if we didn't get it, so they would have had to go a whole long distance. Maybe we could have forced a safety or something, but ultimately it's fine. First down now from the 27-yard line. Herbert is going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to hit a quick pass to, it looked like Amari Hampton. Herbert is going to unleash it over the middle, and that's intercepted. That's Jeremy Chin. Returns it up to the 40-yard line, and with just under a minute remaining, the Raiders get the ball back at the Chargers 40. So only 40 yards to go for a touchdown. It's going to be handoff to Genty. Falls forward for only a yard. Raiders take the first timeout. 54 seconds to go. Gino throw on 2nd down. It's complete. Bowers, he gets the first down to 29. Love the effort. Inside the 30 now. 30 seconds to go. Let's hike the football. Why are we taking so much time? Genty in motion now. We wasted so much time on the pre-play. Complete to Jack Beck inside the 20 to the 18. Timeout with 19 seconds to Raiders 2nd. Gino on first down. Throw in end zone. Incomplete. Looked like he was trying to hit Bowers, whether it was just kind of throwing it away in the direction of the receiver or a bad throw, who knows. There was pressure, so it's a good thing he got rid of it rather than taking a sack, but he's not going to avoid it this time. Third and goal. We're on the 24-yard line. We're just going to throw one up in the air. Hopefully get a Hail Mary. If not, we'll just kick the field goal. I mean, that's the smart move. And it's going to fall incomplete. So, go ahead and take the points. And it's good with 2 seconds to go. This will be the final play, this return here. Big hit. Not able to fumble, though. Would have been huge if they fumbled and we were able to scoop and score. But we lead 16-0 at half. I mean, this is a Raiders... I mean, this is crazy. This is something we have not seen. Even in the first 4 weeks when we were winning in shootouts. Titans and Ravens both 5-4 to start off the halftime report. It's going to be Lamar Jackson throwing. That's complete to the tight end. 34-28. Ravens win that one. We change up the defense, and all of a sudden we are playing lights out this game. Jets and Vikings next. We already know how this one ended. The Jets blew the Vikings out. As it's going to be a handoff. Hurdling a man. He gets in. 32-7. Cam Akers, maybe? Finally, Saints and Bengals. We also know how this one ends. 44-24. Bengals win this one. But we'll see the play anyway. Burrow airing it out. As a man, it's complete. Is that Andre Yoshivas? It is. Bengals win that one. Look at around the league. We don't see anyone we care about. Chiefs 20-7 at halftime. I saw the Broncos, but I don't think they were playing yet. Could be wrong though. I didn't get to see their score. The interception was huge. I set us up for another field goal as we lead 16-0. Demario Douglas actually getting involved. Demario Douglas, even though he's not putting up yards and catches and all that, he's one of those guys who honestly just makes the offense flow better. I feel like he's a guy they try and stay on because he has the potential to be very explosive. I think he actually is, a very explosive receiver. That they just try and, stay on him. I think he's pretty much a guy who takes the attention to him, allows other guys to get open. That's a good player in my opinion. 3rd and 5 after the penalty by Brennan Jackson, and they still don't get it. 4th down. They're going to punt. The key thing to note is 16-point difference is still a 2-score game. They are going to need 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions. Kevontae Turpin injured on that play. Geno Smith scrambles for the 1st down. So, definitely not over. And we're just moving backwards. 4th and 12. 69-yard punt for a touchback. What a leg. 7-yard rush by Herbert on 1st down, followed by 5-yard to Quentin Johnston. That's a 1st down. Hampton loses yards on the play. Orlando Gadsden picks it up, followed by Quentin Johnston. That's a 1st down. 2nd and 6 now. 7 yards for Hampton. 1st down. Charges across midfield for only the 2nd time this game. 9 yards for Hampton. The 1st time was their field goal getting blocked. Hampton 1st down to the 31. 6-yard pickup now. They're just relying on him. And, who can fault them? If it's working, it's working. 7 yards to Quentin Johnston. That's a 1st down. And the Chargers are in the red zone. And it's going to be a play action by Herbert. Complete. Not much. 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Can't really complain there.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
This play gets them up to the 5-yard line. That's 1st and goal. As we are less than a minute left. What are we doing? We're going to get an offsides because our cornerback just had a brain fart. Oh my goodness, we somehow saved it. Hampton breaks a tackle, breaks another. What an effort. Gets 2 yards. Fighting for every last yard. Do the Chargers call another play before the end of the quarter? They do. Handoff. Can't break that tackle. Matt Royster, the rookie. 3-yard loss. Ends the quarter with a huge exclamation point, and we go into the 4th quarter with the Chargers facing a 3rd and goal from the 6. They had 2 dudes wide open. They go to, who is that? Number 9? Trey Harris. I don't know why I thought he wore 1. Well, that's Quentin Johnston. I'm stupid. And the Chargers are obviously going to line up to go for 2. And wide open is Ladd McConkey. So the Chargers make it a 1-score game, 16-8. Let's see if they can actually make this fourth quarter comeback. Brock Bowers starts us off with 11 yards, followed by 7 yards for Genty. Another 8 for Genty. That's a first down across midfield. And he loses 2 there. 25 yards to Dante Fortin. We love to see him getting out there, with high hopes of him being our wide receiver 3 next year. First down from the 21 to go handoff to Genty. 5-yard pickup. That will officially put us in the red zone. We were technically not in it. We were just a yard outside. And this has just been a defensive game. I mean, you see that we've only had 166 yards of offense. I mean, we are not doing well offensively. We forced those turnovers. We were able to get those field goals. 3rd and 6 now from the 17. And Gino fumbles the ball, but we pick it up. Oh my goodness.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
39-yarders to make it 2 scores. It's good. We lead by 11, 19-8, and that is huge. 2 scores. Now, they do still have 9.5 minutes. Very much enough time. But I ultimately, I think every single drive, that includes both of theirs and then the one where they're going to have to stop us, is going to matter. I think if any of those fail, they're probably done. 21 yards, though, for the tight end, Adrian Folk, followed by 5 for McConkey, 3 for Folk, 3rd and 2. Just short of the first down, 4th and 1. And they kick a field goal. Interesting. 8-point game now, so they still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion. Seven yards for Genty, 6 yards for Genty for the air now. 12 yards to Bowers. We're across midfield. 2nd and 10. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. 15 yards to Jack Beck. With 4 minutes remaining in the game, we're going to watch the rest of this. Barring we don't turn the ball over, we should be able to, just kick a field goal and win this game. Or run the clock out, either one. Genty was wide open, but we missed him. But Gino's going to scramble inside the 20 to the 15. That's a first down. Okay, now we don't even have to worry about losing yards for missing a field goal, making it long out of range. But we're still throwing the football. And Jack Beck down at the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. We go handoff to Genty. Timeout. Chargers their first at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. And we go toss to Genty. And he gets tackled. It was 1-on-1. They make the play. 3rd and goal from the 3. Team Davis Gafer, as we hear the PA announcing. Gino scrambling. He's going to be sacked back at the 9. 4th and goal. They elect not to take the timeout. So this field goal right here probably is going to just win us the game. I mean, we obviously have to make sure we make it first. There was a kick blocked already, so we want to make sure that doesn't happen again. 26 yards is good, so we lead by 11, 22-11.
Raiders 22, Chargers 11.
And the Chargers are most likely, they pretty much have to score on this first play if they don't want to. Are going to have to rely on an onside kick. 5-yard pickup for Adrian Falk, the tight end. 2nd and 5 now. Herbert throws. Only a 3-yard pickup to Quentin Johnson. Now they do have to rely on the onside kick. 3rd and 2. Herbert throwing. This goes back to Johnson. First down to the 40. They get out of bounds, which stops the clock with 1:28 to go.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers First and 10 at the 40-yard
Herbert throwing. Complete. That's Johnston again up to the 44 of enemy territory. First down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's
If I'm the Chargers, I'm personally going to the 30-yard line. So like this play right here, I'm sending the field goal unit out. Maybe run the ball once to set it up for whatever he likes. Take the timeout. Nope, they're gonna keep going. That's not Trey Tucker. Oh my God, Trey Davis.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They clocked the ball 3rd and 5 at the 28-yard line. Herbert, it is he throws, gets it away, fights for the first down. What an effort. Chargers take the timeout with 21 seconds left. Or, excuse me, 40 seconds left at the 21-yard line.
And the Chargers first down.
They're going to say he got out of bounds, pick up a 5, 2nd and 5 at the 16.
Out of bounds at the 16.
I said Trey Davis. I meant Trey here. I got Darius Davis in there. Ronnie Hickman, what a break up there. 3rd and 5 from the 16. 3rd and 5. Herbert. Surveying. He's going to take it himself. He gets in. They're obviously going to go for 2, make it a field goal game. And we bring pressure, and Jeremy Chin is going to get the sack there. This onside kick to the side. The game picked up by Jack Beck. And all it's going to take is a single kneel down. And we're going to finally, after 6 excruciating weeks, 5 games, finally get back in the win column. We're back to 500 at 5-5. It took us long enough. 17 for 28, just shy of 200 yards for Geno. No touchdowns, no interceptions. This was an Ashton Genty game. 15, 126, 8.5 yards, and a touchdown. Geno Smith also 5.5 yards a carry, 8 for 44. Receiving wise, Jack Beck led the way, 6 for 65. Brock Bowers 548, Demario Douglas 3 for 38, Dante Ford 1 for 25. Blocking, 3 sacks allowed by Charles Grant, not his finest work. 1 for Cale Rogers and Colton Miller. Defensively, 10 tackles for both Royster and Dean, 9 for Hickman. 2 tackles for loss, Bobby Brown. No sacks. Obviously, the Jeremy Chin interception. Kicking, perfect, 5 for 5. So we scored 15 of our 22 points by kicking. Punts, 58-yard average. So this was just a great game by us. Really all around. The passing wasn't working that well, so we went to the rushing game, which did well. Defense stepped up, finally. Coach, the defense has success in some areas today. How has the growth of Ronnie Hickman helped develop the defense? So let's see. Of course, he helped immensely. No. Do we get a dev trait? Anytime you have a player break out like this, it's invigorating for the entire defense. Oh my goodness. They didn't mention anything about a dev trait, so we'll go ahead and check on that after we talk about this little storyline. Solid win today. What do you credit the success to? The game was a credit to the resiliency of the team. We had a strategy going into that. We didn't execute yet, still found a way to win. I think we executed perfectly, but okay. I mean, we literally started second play of the game. We're saying, hey, we can run this ball up their throat. I mean, what was it, 76-yard touchdown? Second play of the game. Ronnie Hickman still has star dev, unfortunately, but that's okay. He might be the best free agent signing I've ever had in a series, and we're only in the first year of this season, or the second season, first roster change. Because, oh my goodness, he has played so well. We're gonna go ahead and watch the weekly recap. Starting out with yours truly, the Raiders, as Herbert is gonna throw it. And it's intercepted by Jeremy Chin. I thought he had a chance to turn it. I mean, that's a great job by that defender making that tackle. We win 22-17 in a nail biter. Next, Titans Ravens. We already know how this one ends. Baltimore getting the win. 34-28 win there. And finally, Panthers Falcons. Little division rivalry. Both teams hovering around that 500 range. It's going to be Bijan Robinson. No one in sight. Okay, the one dude makes a miss. 2017, the Panthers unfortunately lose. Or fortunately if you're the Falcons, because you win 20-17. All right. You can go ahead and advance week. And we're going to check to see if our boy Jared Frazier is uh, eligible to be taken off of IR. Okay, we're going to. I don't know what this is. User settings? No. Injury management is set to auto. Manual? Am I able to do it now? Like, dude, he's been out for. He's missed the 8 games. Oh, I don't know. I'll figure it out hopefully. But that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did. In the next episode, we're gonna be playing the Dolphins, who are also 5-5. So big game for these mediocre teams. Denver wins. Kansas City wins. So we moved to third in the division, beating the Chargers, but still trying to look to claw our way back. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.